What's up, guys? Welcome to part 4 of 5 of how to lose that quarantine belly fat. Today, we are going to be talking about 4, it's not all of them, but 4 of the mistakes that parents make when trying to lose that dangerous belly fat. So we're going to get cranking, and this actually is going to be kind of a short one today, but compared to the other ones, but it's not going to be any less informative, not any less life-changing if you get what I'm talking about, if you implement, if you understand what I'm talking about. So it's going to be so cool. Looking forward to getting this thing rolling. And tomorrow, hey, by the way, if you haven't already looked at the other 3 videos, you want to go back and do that. And so video or training number 1 actually had to do with visceral fat. Like, what is visceral fat? What is it? It's a dangerous kind of fat. So we talked about that. You want to go back and watch that. Video 2 was why is it so dangerous? Why is that visceral fat so dangerous? So once you have awareness of it, now you know why it's dangerous. Really makes you feel like, maybe I should do something about it. But anyway, that's video number 2. Video number 3, or training number 3, was how can you tell if you have dangerous visceral fat or if you have too much visceral fat? So those are the 3 previous. If you've not seen those, go back and watch those and catch up, and then you can watch this one as well. Or, if you want, watch this one and then go back. So today we're going to talk about 4 of the biggest mistakes that parents make when actually trying to lose this dangerous type of fat. And if you stick to the end, I'm going to talk about what we're going to talk about tomorrow, which will be the 5th of the 5-part of this training series. Okay, so I see some of you guys have joined. Let me click over here. And we are going to get started in the training. There we go. I'm going to switch over here to the feed so I can see some of the questions. So just bear with me 1 second, and we're going to get cranking, guys. Today's going to be, as my sons and my kids say, it's going to be lit. There we go. So anyway, participation is always great. So if you guys can, before I get started, because yesterday I had somebody said they couldn't hear me. So if you can hear me, please drop that in the comment. Make sure this is not all being done for naught. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear that. So somebody, one of you guys, either say hi, I can hear you, and I'm going to get started like right away. I can still see people are joining. Just waiting for that confirmation from you guys. There we go. Watching you. Hey, somebody said hi, handsome. Hey, baby. All right, I'm assuming, okay, there we go. Hey, Veronica. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So let me turn this volume down on my end so I can watch these comments. And this is going to be amazing today. So yes, no, can you guys hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up, something to like or something so I can get started. Y'all are holding me up. What's up with that? Okay. So let me put my phone down here. Okay, so again, if you're just joining us, and if you haven't done so already, we've already had, today's day 4, so we've already had 3 trainings. Monday is, what is this dangerous fat? What is that? What is dangerous visceral fat? There's 2 types. I'm not going to go into detail. Go back and watch it. The second video is, why is visceral fat, also known as active fat, so dangerous? Go back and watch it. Video number 3 yesterday is, how can you know if you have too much visceral fat? Super, it was amazing. Got a lot of really positive comments on that, on all 3 of them. If you haven't seen them, go back and watch it. And today, we're about to get started right now, is how do you know if you're, what mistakes are you making? And there's a few, but I'm going to talk about 4 of the most common ones I've seen. And one of those I actually saw this morning. This morning, on my way to go get my daily morning cup of Java. So with that, we're going to get started. Also, one last house cleaning thing. Guys, I do this because, if you can't already tell, I'm very passionate about this. And about what I've done for myself and what we're doing for people inside of the EzPhysique program, changing lives like legit, people losing 30, 40, 50 pounds, people losing 20 pounds in 6 weeks, that type of stuff, guys. And so this is what I'm passionate about. And if you're in harmony with me on that, like, share it, comment, because Facebook sees that and they send it out to other people that can see it, okay? So that being said, let's go. We're going to talk about the first one. And actually, I'm going to talk about what I actually saw this morning. It's the first mistake that I see that people are making when trying to lose that dangerous visceral fat. You guys ready? Here it is. It is running. Running. So many people, guys, are out there killing themselves running. And let me tell you why that's a mistake. It's a mistake because, now let me back up. Let me say a little caveat here. I have nothing against running. I really don't. Running's great. However, I think it's great if your body is ready to be a runner, is ready to go out there and run. What I see is I see people that are, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 pounds overweight, and they're out there killing themselves. And guys, I keep looking out. There's a window here, and I keep looking out, and I see people running all the time. And I see people that are just grinding like, they might as well be walking. And, but it's like boom, boom. And, kudos to them because they're actually doing something. That's better than everybody else that's doing nothing. However, question is, do you really believe that those people can keep that up? Is that something that this person, that's running, that's, 30, 40, 50, 80 pounds overweight can actually keep up? I don't think so. It's a mistake. Why is it a mistake? Guys, it's a mistake because it's probably not something they're going to keep up for the rest of their life. It's not a lifestyle thing. I'm going to go out, I'm going to run, I'm going to get this weight off. But what ends up happening is what I see is a lot of people quit. A lot of people quit that. And that can be dangerous because if you're running, if that's your thing, that I'm going to lose this weight by running and then you quit, where does that leave you mentally? Where does that leave you emotionally? Leaves you not in a good place. Leaves you at a place where, oh man, I can't do it. It's never going to happen and all of that. So if you have experienced that, or if you feel that's, something that you've seen in the past, or maybe you've seen it, just comment, just put running in the comments. If you're watching this in the replay, by the way, just type replay. That way I know you're in the replay, not the live. And, I can be sure to, respond to your comments a little bit later. So guys, the first mistake that I see is running. People that are way out of shape, I have nothing against running, but if you're way out of shape, number one, if you're way overweight, number two, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. It doesn't have to be that hard. It actually can be very easy. So, which is a little caveat why I named the company, the program, EzPhysique. So mistake number one is running. If you're way overweight, number one, I'm going to tell you, you don't have to do that. So that's really what I'm trying to say. And it's a mistake because it's something that if you're in that place, you will probably quit. Another side reason is you're risking injury to your ankles, to your back, to your knees. And some people I see grinding it. Kudos, man. There's a lot of fortitude behind that. And what I can tell you is you put your energy somewhere else that's not that tough. But anyway, that's mistake number one. Let's talk about mistake number two. Mistake number two is working out 5-6 days a week in the gym, killing yourself, and that's a mistake. I'll tell you why that's a mistake as well. You go to the gym, and one of the things that I see is, this is the funny part. You'll see people, you're waiting on the machine, man, and there's somebody sitting down on the machine that you need, and they're doing this. What? Get off the machine, man. I need that machine. Guys, you don't need to do that. That is a mistake. And not only that's hard, because 5-6 days a week, it probably takes 2 hours of your time at least, right? You got to get dressed. You got to walk to the car. You got to drive to the gym. If you're lucky enough, you live close enough to the gym, you can walk. You get in there, you go up the stairs. You're looking at, what am I going to do today? I think I'm going to bust out chest today, or I'm going to do some squats, and let me get ready. And you kill yourself in the gym. You get back in your car, you go home. Man, that's 2 hours. It's 2 hours at least per day that you do that. And then you're killing yourself. And let me ask you, can you really keep that up long term? Is that something you're really going to be committed to stay with? Maybe. But it's a mistake. When you're trying to get rid of that dangerous visceral fat, that's a mistake. Number one, it doesn't really, could it help? Yes, a little bit, but are you going to stick with that? I don't know. And when I used to do that, and I did that, I was still fat and overweight, and I quit. This is why it's a mistake. Can you keep it up? Is it really addressing the problem of dangerous visceral fat? Probably not, okay? So that's mistake number 2. If you can relate to that mistake, whether you're live right now or whether you're watching this in replay, put I can relate, or put Jim, any one of those. Drop it in the comments, guys. Drop it in the comments. So mistake number 1 is running. Mistake number 2 is being in the gym 5-6 days a week to lose the dangerous visceral fat. Okay. And again, just remember, I'm not saying any of those things are in and of themselves bad. It's at least a step in the right direction, but you don't have to do it. There's a much easier way. Easier way. If you can feel that and you know where I'm coming from, I'm living proof, and other folks in the EzPhysique program are living proof because they're experiencing it right now. Okay. Moving on. Mistake number 3. Drum roll. Okay, I posted something on this, I don't even remember how long ago, several weeks ago, and one of our amazing champions inside of the EzPhysique program commented to me and really liked the video. And guys, this has to do, mistake number 3 is teas and pills, or pills and teas. Teas and pills, teas and pills. I'm gonna go run over the hills. Pills and teas. I might move, or I've got friends overseas. Obviously, I'm not a rapper. I suck at rapping. However, teas and pills. In that video that I did, guys, I was hot. It was something that it was a rant. I don't rant a lot, but I did rant on this particular thing, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a mistake. Okay, it's a mistake. Let's talk about teas first. Guys, stop it with the teas. It's a mistake. It is a big mistake. And I see it all the time, and I don't know what it is. You know, I've seen stuff like I go to a bunch of other groups and I look at what people's challenges and things are. It's part of the research I do to invest in the company to help you so I can see what mistakes people are making. And I say, buy this flat tummy tea. And, you know, and this people, well, I dropped 8 pounds in 3 days taking this flat tummy tea. Guys, that's not doing anything. All these teas out here, they're a waste of time, they're a waste of money because they don't address the real issue, the dangerous visceral fat. Those teas are designed to help you lose weight really quick, and it's always water weight, right? What is it doing? Nothing. You're not even addressing the dangerous visceral fat. Stop it. Stop wasting your money. And let me bring it down. I'm going on a rant here. Guys, it's not your fault. That's one thing I'm going to tell you, but it is a mistake. It's the fault of people that are marketing that to you and are sucking you in to get you to believe that that is the answer, and it's not, okay? Enough about the teas. The other thing is pills. Guys, are there some pills that can do some things? Yes, but guys, stop it. It's not the pills. It's a huge mistake if you believe that, hey, I'm going to take this pill, I'm going to get rid of this dangerous fat that's attacking all of my organs in my body. Doesn't work. It's not addressing the central issue of the dangerous visceral fat. So teas and pills are not the answer at all. There's a lot of pills out there. There's a lot of people selling pills. Under that category can be supplements. that are, hey, take this and you're set, you're good. Stop it, stop it. I definitely have a big problem with that, with people that are marketing that as the answer. It is not, and it's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's not addressing your dangerous visceral fat, okay? So that's mistake number 3, along with the end of my short rapper career. Now, we're already through 3. We talked about running as being a mistake. Guys, if you're 30, 40, or 50 pounds overweight, 80 pounds overweight, stop running. It's a mistake. You're grinding. I know how hard it is. I was 60 pounds overweight, and I tried to run one time, right? I tried to run one time, and I think I ran 8 steps, and I stopped because, oh, my back, oh, my lungs, oh, my knees, oh, my ankles. Stop. That's a mistake. Mistake number 2, working out 5-6 days a week. Don't need to do that. It's too much of a grind. It's taken away from all your time. I mean, really? That's 2 hours a day. I told you, driving to, driving fro, getting ready, all that stuff. 2 times 6, that's 12 hours at least per week. Do you really want to do that for the rest of your life? I didn't, and I don't. So that's a mistake. Mistake number 3, obviously, teas and pills. We talked about that. It doesn't address the dangerous visceral fat. And which brings us to mistake number 4 is yo-yo diets. Yo-yo diets are like this, guys. Yo-yo. Yo-yo. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's up, man? Yo-yo, man, I got to tell you about this diet. Oh, really? Tell me about it. Yo, man, I did this diet and I dropped 15 pounds, man, like in 2-3 weeks. Yo, for real? Doesn't look like it. Well, yo, man, you know, I dropped it, came back, but it worked. I dropped it. I'm good, thank you. That's the yo-yo diet. Guys, yo-yo diets do not address the dangerous visceral fat. Again, yo-yo diets, there's a million of them out there. No need to even talk about that. But here's the thing with yo-yo diets. They cause you to lose a lot of weight in a short period of time, and then it comes back. It comes back. So, you know, it's a mistake, and it's dangerous because you're not really addressing the dangerous visceral fat. And with yo-yo diets, what happens is it creates this negative cycle in your mind and emotionally because you did it, you lost it, and then you kind of got off the diet, you started eating more food and different things, and then the weight came back, sometimes where it was and sometimes even more. And guys, what is that? You do it and it comes back and it becomes, oh man, every time you lose weight and you gain it back, it becomes harder. It becomes harder mentally, and it becomes harder emotionally. Like, do you really want to deal with that? Gain, lose, and it becomes a cycle. Like, can you really do it? And your view of how you look at yourself starts doing this. It starts coming down. Oh man, I've never been able to do that before. I want to tell you, several months ago, I talked with a friend, a guy that I played college basketball with in the past. And he told me something, and I'm going to share this with you. Well, no names needed to go, but he told me something that was very sad to me. And we talked about his weight loss goals, and significantly overweight, probably a good, 80 pounds overweight. And he said to me, I don't believe that I can do it anymore. I've tried so many things in my life that I've failed at and quit. And I just don't believe that I have what it takes to do it. One of the saddest things anybody's ever talked to me as it relates to getting rid of the dangerous visceral fat, getting your health back. And, I don't know where he is today in his journey, but I'm telling you guys, that's sad. And that's what doing stuff like this, yo-yo diets and teas and pills and running and quitting and all that stuff, that's what it does to your psyche, right? So that's a mistake. That's mistake number 4. So, guys, that really brings us to the end of the mistakes. There's a lot more that I see, but these are some of the biggest ones I see, and I wanted to share with you why those are mistakes. And these are mistakes. So if you're doing these mistakes, guys, by the way, comment, like, share, because it helps us help other people. So mistake number one is running. You don't need to run to lose a dangerous visceral fat. Most people quit that, and it's hard, really hard on your body when you're overweight. Number two, the second mistake that people make is working out 5 or 6 days a week. No need to do that. It's not saying that working out and going to the gym and all that stuff has other benefits, but it's a mistake because it takes a lot of time, and it's hard for most people to actually commit to that. Okay. Mistake number three is pills and tea. Tea and pills, right? And then mistake number four was the yo-yo diet. And there's no need to do any of those things. And there's some other ones. And so, guys, if you would like to know maybe what some of the other mistakes are, you can message me, you can comment, but there's a few other ones that I see, and none of those you need to make. There's a right way to do it. If you want to lose the dangerous visceral fat, there's a way to do it that's really easy, fits within your life, within your lifestyle, that you can commit to long term, right? That you can commit to long term. And we at EzPhysique have several people that have lost tremendous amounts of weight, that are living their life of their dreams, have the ideal body, or they're really close to their, they're on that journey, and their weight was up here and they're down here now. And it's transformed their lives and transformed their thinking. Man, I'm not even playing. You guys have no idea how many messages I get and people reaching out and can't believe the results that you're getting based on the way that this works. So I want to leave you with that. Like, share, comment. It could bless somebody else that you have no idea. And if you have some challenges and questions, whatever, just reach out. Okay? All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope this was of value to you. If it was, boom, let me know. All right, guys. That's it. I'm out. Tomorrow, we will be talking about, it's the 5th day. It's the last day, right? So all these mistakes and things that you shouldn't be doing, tomorrow we're going to talk about what you should be doing, okay? So how do you actually lose the visceral fat? How do you lose it once and for all? So I'm going to talk about those things. There's a few things that you can do. So don't miss it. Tomorrow's training, same time, 11 o'clock. If you want to catch a replay, obviously there's going to be a replay available. All right? Talk to you guys later. Peace. EzPhysique. Stay easy, guys. Stay easy.